So we got price downtrending. We're in a downtrend. In a downtrend. In a downtrend. Look at that movement yesterday. Price bounced back up. Fuck. S1 to P. P down to S1. S1 down to S2. Oh, what beautiful movement. So today we got downtrend. We got price moved a lot of pips already. It's moved about 6,000 pips to the downside already. I could have taken the same fucking entry at 935 and rolled that all the way down underneath perp. Oh, so good. Yeah, Christina, you gotta, on the Liddy candle chart that you're using, there's gonna be a little, oh wait, hold on. There's gonna be the eyeball for the regular candles. You gotta turn off the regular candles. Like, shit, give me 1 second. We got price supporting here. Big time. So, I don't know if you can see my screen. I'm sure you can see my screen if you're watching. Like right here, like if this was your Liddy candle chart, this right here, you gotta hide your normal candles. Let me know if you can figure it out or not. Got price supporting big time here. Perfect. So we got this downtrend that price is pushing into. So we just had some pretty big support there. It's about an 1800 pip candle already. We're at a downtrend. I guess we'll just have to see. We'll have to see if we're really breaking up over here. We still got some volume to the top. All right, well, patience.
Gotta bring home the jug. What they locked you up for? Fried ass shit. I was young at my homie crib. His mom's wasn't there. So I went to jail for the same shit for the bus stop. Yeah, you see? 4 in the morning. I know what he's saying. I know. I went to jail for the same shit. Look, let me tell you. We went upstairs to the roof of his crib in an apartment building. I don't even remember how the fuck we went up to the roof. We went and did that and was throwing bricks off the roof. Oh no. Like just throwing bricks and shit at. Oh no. At cars, moving cars, going down the street. He lived on a busy street. We was doing that shit for like an hour. But just how we got arrested, our dumbass. We got bored and started dropping the bricks on the cars on the street. So that was how we got caught. Cause it's like they coming from down. You could tell somebody doing this shit from this building, from the top of the shit. And somebody called the police. Police came, got in the building. And probably one of the tenants was like, man, that's them badass boys right there on the second floor. Like, you feel me? They came, locked eyes. Like 10 years old first time.
We got Fed Bar has a speech in an hour. So we do have some volume here pushing up into the downtrend. But I wouldn't trade against this downtrend structure until we fully broke. We got price making some wicks to the bottom here. Let's see if we are breaking through perp. Or respecting perp. Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. We're chillin'. We're chillin'.
Like 10 years old for. So you've decided.
Getting some support again. Got some support here. Got some support here. So big volume pushing through that downtrend. Big wick to the top now, though. So volume to the top, but big ass wick.
So do I. We're either gonna lose a finger or we're not. We're not reading directions or anything. What's the fucking... Oh, shit! Yep. It sure did go bad. Is it recording right now? It is. Brett thinks it's gonna go bad. So do I. We're either gonna lose a finger or we're not. We're not reading directions or anything. What's the fucking... Oh, shit! Yep. It sure did go bad.
If you post 7 days a week, this is the...
Hey, so nice to see you again. I know you wanted to like just chill and watch some movies first, but I'm kind of hungry. You think we can go get some food first?
Yeah, let's go get some food. Yeah, let's do it. You go first.
Thank you.
So what would you say were like top two trades?
I have no bag.
So big rejection to S1. I don't know if I want to take any sells, though. We've already moved 6,300 pips to the downside. I might have to just be patient, even if this does want to drop. big volume coming down.
I'm kind of hungry. I think we can keep it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do it. You go first.
Thank you, thank you.
So, what would you say your like top of trades?
That I have no gag reflex. Right.
That's top of trade.
That I can get pregnant from no matter how many times we finish inside of me. Like I won't get pregnant.
Really? Okay, I was gonna pay for the gas, but you're out here doing work. Holy.
So price got some volume to the downside, but we're bottoming out here at the previous level, pretty much where we wicked 630. Once again, I'm not quite. I probably would not enter in on any sells right now. So we do got price making its way down, S1 down to S2. If it's normal movement, we could expect price to come down to S2 gold zone. I'm not in it, despite it being the downtrend structure, downtrend line, S1 rejection, because we've moved 6-some thousand pips. At this point, we probably should be around like 7,000. Yeah, we're at like 6,500 pips now. 6,500 pips for the day. And I'm not going to trade down into that. That's a lot of movement for the day. I'll get some support here. So we got some pretty big support here. Possibly hitting, and this is where 630's big ass wick hit the bottom. So this might be creating a low of the day. Nas is dropping like it's hot. Yeah, I haven't touched anything yet. The downside, I'm not really looking for a sell-off. We've moved like 6,500 pips. Got some support here. So we got price still bouncing around here. So we still got what looks like price wants to still drop. Once again, I don't care if this goes full gold zone to gold zone. I'm not entering into any sales after we move that many pips. And that's just the thing, is sometimes that's just the way it plays out. Because right now we're about 80 to 90% to the next gold zone, which makes sense. It's just normal S1 to S2 movement. If we hadn't moved so much during Asia and London, I would want to chance it, but that was pretty much price rejecting off of the low of Asia and then drop down there. 645 would have had to been the entry.
Let me buy the machine.
We're not going to sell you the machine.
Why not?
Because you're trying to guess me what? What even is that?
Right. Well, it's a proper form thing.
What do you mean proper form?
If I hit a ring, then you gotta sell me the machine.
Yeah,
But if
well,
I don't hit,
you just lost.
sell me the fucking machine.
I'm not selling you jack shit. We're losing it. Why would we sell it to you?
Sell me a next one. Let me buy the machine.
We're
Let me buy.
not.
I can't get a hug.
Some big support now.
I was in combat. I was. No, you weren't. Yes, I was. It's Veterans Day. I was trying to get my free food. I'm just telling a little bit of story. Oh, you worked in the office. It was a fun time. Okay. You were behind the desk. If I hit on ring bet, I'm still gonna tell my stories, but if I lose, then you guys shut the fuck up and let me do my thing. Thank you. I'm a combat veteran. I have to stop telling people you're in combat.
Big volume back up. we got price making a little support here. Is this the low of the day? Is this where we're bouncing up? That is the question. The volume's pretty real looking. Bada bing, bada boom. Run away as fast as you can. Looking like we might be bottoming out. What time is it? 7:14. Sun's already out this bright? What the hell? Got price still coming down. Maybe we want to make this finish push down to the gold zone. Price is still making this little push down, but supporting up. Got some volume pushing up from here. Big volume. Press pushing up into perp. Yeah, I mean Asia London moved about 6,500 pips already, and that's why I mean I'm not so excited to take any of the entries coming down because we was already moving. Like at this point we've already moved like 7,000 pips to the downside, expecting price to come up. And yeah, gotta do what we gotta do. So if you're entering into anything, make sure you guys are leveraging your accounts correctly. I mean, we know the downtrend exists. If this is where we're supporting up, right? Breaking the downtrend is just confirmation. So if you're waiting for the downtrend, that's a long time that you still have to wait, right? So I mean, is that what you do? You know, or do you get in when you see the volume after we've pushed 7,000 pips to the downside? And then do you see if we end up breaking the downtrend once we get up there? Right? If you're waiting for the downtrend to be broken, there's about 3,000 pips that you'd be missing out on. Are you guys not confident in the gold zone bounce? Are you not confident in yourself? Are you going to be safe, right? Like it's not, I can tell you what I'm thinking, ideally, and it may influence your guys' decisions on what to do. But remember, at the end of the day, you guys have to be able to make those decisions yourselves. Did I take 715? The rejection? What do you think? I mean, you gotta ask yourself, is it enough for like one lot size? Right? Off the gold zone, if 715, 710 is going to create support, is it worth getting into at least one contract and watch what price does to perp, right? Because if price comes down from here, then yeah, exit, take a small loss, take a small profit. But what you guys got to do is you guys got to take entries. Like, that's why I tell you guys also, stay on demo accounts, build your confidence. Build your confidence in what you're seeing in the candles, in the movement. Why would I not want to take a sell-off after we've moved 7,000 pips, right? And then the same reason why I wouldn't want to look for a sell-off is the same reason I would be looking for a reason to buy, right? If I don't want to sell because we've moved 7,000 pips to the downside and we're at a gold zone, that's the same reason I'd be looking for a buy, right? Remember, it's just the opposite. It's always going to be the opposite. The same reason why I don't look for a buy would be the same reason why I'm going to look for the sell. The same reason why I don't look for the sell would be the same reason why I look for the buy. As we're here at perp, what are we looking for? We're looking to see if price can break perp and take us from being underneath perp to on top of perp. What do you guys know happens when price is under perp? Price tends to drop. What happens when price gets above perp? Price tends to climb. Right? Why did nobody enter in? Well, why did I not enter in for any buys at 6:30? Right? Why did I not consider any of that? Right now we got some more wicks to the top here. My laptop is like overheating or something. The fan just turned on. So as we got some rejections here to perp, I'm looking at this carefully. Like, is it worth still holding on to? Are we getting rejections to perp? Is there a possibility that price could come down from perp? Of course. Because even though price has moved 7,000 pips to the downside, price can still push down. So I can tell you that I'm already out of that. $4. $4 as I see chopsticks to the top forming. but trading at one lot size allowed me to get into the bottom. Get in while price was way at the bottom by the gold zone. Price still might want to continue down. It's like the same. This is like very similar to like Friday's setup. Friday's setup, I took the buy as we're pushing off of S3 or S2, and all I did was wait for price to get above perp. That was confirmation, and I held. So similar to today, price is supporting S2. Well, I get in close to S2. I see if price wants to break the perp. Price right now is stalling out. Price can still go back above perp. But we just manage the entries. I mean, I jumped into Nas because Nas kind of did the same thing. Nas got me like $60 before it started to do the same exact thing. Right, if price gets back above perp here, then yeah. But right now we're stalling out, so right now I'm literally don't know if price is going to resist perp and drop because we're still in a downtrend structure. That's why I will always aid on the side of whatever the structure is. Now we got some support here. Got price pushing up. 2.5 minutes left. Some volume coming in all of a sudden. There's some volume coming in all of a sudden. So we got price pushing into perp, kind of stalling out though. And remember, if we've moved this 7,000-ish pips during Asia and London, if price wants to consolidate during New York session, you know, it will. And consolidate just means range, right? So if price is, right now we're still in between these two gold zones. It's a pretty big range though. It's like what, 4,000 pips almost? Whatever gold zone this is. Come on, what the fuck? So it's about a 3600 pip range that we're in between here for 630. Yeah, for New York. Asia, London itself moved, so you gotta remember it's like being exhausted. Like if price was moving all throughout Asia and London, then consolidation during New York makes sense, right? Even just look at yesterday. Look at yesterday, how price went sideways all throughout Asia, all throughout London, and then all of a sudden price just ran big time during New York, right? This is not a coincidence. The day before that, Thursday, price went sideways during Asia. London went sideways. Finally, New York drops down, shoots straight up. Same thing before that, Wednesday, price goes sideways, Asia. London goes sideways. New York, price drops big time. So, seeing all the movement during Asia and London, if price consolidates during New York, makes sense. Don't kill your account. Like, literally, we're putting up on 740. You know, I'm already giving myself the time limit already. I'm like, okay, if we don't get volume by 8:10, 8:15, I'll be done for the day. I'll be done for the day, virtually taking no entries, and that's it. I mean, remember, yesterday, beautiful movement, smashed it. So I'm not looking to do anything ridiculous today to fuck that up. So price is respecting perp, coming down. See? Executive decision made to exit my buy off the gold zone when price gave us wicks to perp. It's not that the entry is bad, it's just that it wasn't ready to go up. So I'll take my $4 and I'll call it a day. But that's just the difference, right? If I was scared to take an entry like that off the gold zone, I would have missed yesterday's entry. I would have missed Friday's entry, because Friday does the same thing. Friday pushes down, very similar movement down to S2, consolidates, supports back up, and then stays above perp. If I was scared to take that entry on Friday, and I was scared, then I'd be scared to take it today. But I'm not. I mean, it's the same entry, right? What if it did end up going up? That means my win ratio would be 100. 2 out of 2. Right now, it's still 2 out of 2. I didn't lose money, even though it's $4. Because the profit's not what I'm worried about. It's just executing the strategy. The fact that I could, even if I was to get out at a small loss as price rejected perp to come back down, still good execution, good implementation. We want to treat every single trade the same. And what I'm already thinking is, if price didn't do that normal bounce there off of S1 or S2 as it rejected or as it supported, I'm already telling myself that something about this day is not normal. which has me being extra patient.
Are you guys okay, both of you?
We got some more support here. Are we establishing a low? That is what we're trying to see. Got some pretty big volume. Volume pushing in here, 740. So if we're establishing this low, what does that mean? It just means we don't want to go down. So if we don't want to go down, where might we want to go? But we're still kind of just ranging here, so. Come on! Nas is still giving us some sell volume. Yeah, we're pretty much ranging. We've stalled out here. Hopefully. Hopefully it does. That would be ideal. But isn't it nice? I mean, the more that you guys do this, the more you guys are starting to realize, like, yeah, there's just nothing, like, there's nothing to do. Like, there's literally just zero things to do when we are not near gold zones, when we have, we know that price is stuck underneath perp. Because right now, all we're stuck in between is perp to the top side and the gold zone to the bottom. So until we break perp to go back up, we do nothing. Until we get more volume pushing down through the gold zone, we do nothing. And really, I'm not going to take any sells because I don't want to take sells as we've moved about 8,000 pips now. I really only want to look for a solid buy. And that's it. If the solid buy doesn't present itself today, well then I'll probably take nothing. So I do nothing. Stay on my phone. And I think about yesterday, right? Yesterday I smashed 2 racks. Smashed 2 grand yesterday. I am not in a rush to fuck that up. You know? I'm okay to let this play out. And you gotta remember, yesterday there was huge movement. So if yesterday exhausted itself and today we're just doing nothing, that's pretty normal. Yesterday we moved 9,000 pips. That's massive. That is unheard of in the past 6-7 months. So if there needs to be some kind of correction or some kind of like range happening after we move that much, well, that makes total sense why this shit's happening right now.
You know what's crazy? My mom too. She literally didn't sleep that well. She slept like 5:30. She had crazy dreams. I wonder if the next portal open. Sorry, I'm eating an apple. So I'm not. I just need to eat something. Like wake up. Yeah, I wonder what day was yesterday? The 17th? Hmm. You just know how to keep me on my toes, don't you? I'm naked.
Yeah, no.
And that's kind of what we're waiting for, right? We're waiting for the chart to tell us when it's decided that it's done bottoming out. We're just waiting here.
Nothing beats the Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save more. Nothing beats the Jet2 holiday.
We're pulling up on 7:55. If nothing pops off by 8:15, I'm calling it a day. Alright, we got some support here. See, even this previous doji, what? That's already like 500 something pips. That's already like 600 pips. That's dangerous. So we still got rejection to perp. That's why perp is strong, right? We respect perp to not fuck us on the reversals, right? I'm expecting a buy, but I haven't entered into any buys because price has not broken above perp yet. That's how perp keeps us safe from bad reversals. Big volume pushing down. There's the final push down to the gold zone. 802. So today's movement was just S1 to S2. Just a slow drop.
ex-husband. Fuck that guy. You should have married me. We'd be so happy.
I need your ID.
I don't have my ID. You know I'm 17, baby. Don't look at me with those eyes, miss. You know I'll risk it all. I'll leave my wife.
You have no wife.
Fuck that, bitch. We don't gotta bring her up. It's about me and you.
Are we supporting off of S2?
3 months and we
What are we doing?
I want to be pregnant.
I'd give you twins.
My tubes are tied. Give me your ID.
Untie them so quick. I don't have my ID. I told you I'm 17. 923.98. God, you are so hot. Who?
Hello, monsters! You're going to love our most popular, most affordable wedding package.
It sounds like the kind of deal. I think we should do it.
We don't even know what this pack.
Pretty big volume here off of S2. But what is real? What is real? Dude got some volume pushing in.
Includes Jace. What I'm about to tell you must never, must never leave this room. Manning, no! You're pushing it. If you add the mother daughter dance, only $2,500. Teresa, your mouth. I'll throw in a second one for free. Buy one, get one. Poco! Now, James, I see that you are hesitant. Stop that, okay? I was like you because I got cold feet before my wedding too. Which is why I of all people know that you need to buy. Marita, you're dead! Which is why
A little bit of support here.
package or else. Your wedding will end in divorce. No, monsters! You're going to love our most popular, most affordable wedding package.
We got Perp standing in the way though.
We don't even know what this package includes. Jace, what I'm about to tell you must never, must never leave this room. Manning, no! You're pushing it. If you add the mother-daughter dance, only $2,500. Teresa, your mouth. I'll throw in a second one for free. Buy one, get one. Poco! Now, James, I see that you are hesitant. Stop that, okay? I was like you because I got cold feet before my wedding too. Which is why I of all people know that you need to buy. Marissa, you're dead! Which is why you need to buy this package or else. Your wedding will end in divorce. No, monsters! You're going to love our most
deal. I think we should do it.
We don't even know this packaging. Alright, these wedding people love pushing add-ons and extras, so remember the budget.
We got price trying to break above perp. Not quite.
No, Marissa tells me that you two are very frugal persons, which is why you're going to love our most popular, most affordable wedding package.
It sounds like they're cutting us a deal. I think we should do it.
We don't even know what this package includes. It might not even come with tables and chairs.
Of course it comes with the tables and chairs. If you add the tables and chairs add-on package, plus tax and tip, for the low price of $2,000 per chair. Bless me.
This is crazy that we're not paying $2K per chair. That would be like $200,000 for seating alone.
Shh.
$200K is almost as much as the house.
But not as much. It's so low. It's too low. Our boss has killed before, and he'll kill again.
Alright, these wedding...
Hello, Mamsers! You're going to love our most popular, most affordable wedding package.
It sounds like they're cutting us a deal. I think we should do it.
We don't even know what this package includes.
James, what I'm about to tell you must never, must never leave this room. Manny, no! You're pushing it. If you add the father-daughter dance, only $2,500.
Marissa, your mouth.
Outro. Room. Manny, no! You're pushing it. If you add the father-daughter dance, only $2,500.
Marissa, your mouth.
I'll throw in a second one for break.
Buy one, get one. Boko!
Now, James, I see that you are hesitant. Stop that, okay? I was like you because I got cold feet before my wedding too. Which is why I of all people know that you need to buy.
Marissa, you're dead!
Which is why you need to buy this package or else. Your wedding will end in divorce. I'll throw in a second one for break.
Buy one, get one. Boko!
Now, James, I see that you are hesitant. Stop that, okay? I was like you because I got cold feet before my wedding too. Which is why I of all people know that you need to buy.
Marissa, you're dead!
Which is why you need to buy this package or else.
Price is rejecting perp here. If price rejects perp, price may not want to go up yet. Previous candle was a wick to the top on perp. So if that doesn't want to go up, let's see. There's always a chance price is not done going down. There's always a chance.
just take it again. It's like way above like that, like I mean way like under and like normal. And then this morning she's like, it's still high, and I was like, it's because I ate apple and immunity. And then yeah, but I think the blood pressure machine is just broken. No, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I eat apples, but then I also ate like 4 bullets. They were still salty, but like delicious at the same time. That's all I'm saying. How do you just have such a powerful voice? That is scary. How? It's all about balance too. I'm glad that you've been experienced enough to know like when to stop, when to keep going, when to call it a day.
Pushing up over here. Price is above perp now. I'm in profit just a very tiny bit. But what I don't like is, once again, we're still trading against structure, which is down. So I'm not trying to jam my contracts against the downtrend structure. I'll probably just leave this and just maintain this, see how we stay above perp or not. If we were like above perp in an uptrend structure, like broken downtrend, I would feel more comfortable. But because we are against the downtrend, you know, there's always a chance that price could correct itself. But I'll give it a little bit of time to do a little dance here. If we support it off of S2, what can we expect? We can hopefully expect S1. But we still have a downtrend line. We have a downtrend line and a level before we get to the next gold zone. I'm just going to watch this closely. I mean, even if I have to make an executive decision and exit early, I'll take a small profit. That's totally fine. But what I'm trying to tell myself is, if this is the first move above perp, which means if this is the beginning of the buy trend, at least intraday, right, then this is a good spot for me to be patient and wait to see what it wants to do. I'm currently in profit like 180 on NAS, and I'm in profit like 100 on US30. So currently in profit about 180 on NAS. Currently in profit about 100 on US30. Once again, this is like the first time price is pushing above perp. So we'll give it a minute to see if price wants to stay above perp. If price wants to stay above perp, maybe this is the beginning of the uptrend, which means I'd be in it at a really good spot, and now's a good time to be patient. So if I was to just exit here, right, that'd be roughly 2, 3, that'd be roughly like 350, 369. I could exit here and get out like about 1,000 already. But let's be patient. This is looking nice. Off the gold zone. Got some nice movement here. About 180 on NAS. Currently in profit about 100 on US30. Oh, that's looking good. Fuck, that's looking good. So NAS is pulling up to a gold zone. I'm gonna go about 150. Oh, come on. What the fuck's going on? No. No. Okay. I'm gonna go about 150. So 154 stop loss in profit on NAS. US30. We are pulling up to a level at a downtrend line, 169. I'm gonna move into profit. Probably about 150. I'm gonna go about 150. I'm gonna give it one. Come on, just a little bit more. 195, 157, 154. So US30 floating in profit 175. Stop loss in profit 154. NAS floating 255 in profit. Stop loss in profit 154. That's looking good. Stop loss as we are breaking the gold zone on NAS. I'm going to go up to 200. Oh my god, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Floating in profit 274. On Nas going up to 300. I'm gonna go in profit 250 as we get to the gold zone. So 251 in profit on Nas now. 154 floating in profit. 182 on US30. That's a fucking wrap. All right, we fucking did it. I told you guys we're already looking for buys. Fuck yes. Come at me, motherfucker. Woo! Trust me, I do this for a living. Thank you, thank you, thank you all, thank you all. Nas is pulling up to the gold zone. I'm gonna go about floating in profit 175, stop loss in profit 154. Nas floating 255 in profit. I almost was like, I'm gonna get off. And then I thought about Ruben. And Ruben was like, 8 o'clock volume. And I'm like, yes! Let's fucking produce 8 o'clock volume, Ruben! It's fucking lit! This is what we fucking do! Oh my god! I'm in such good profit right now, everybody! Keep it coming! Keep it coming! So US30 is pulling up on that downtrend line. So US30 is pulling up on a big ass downtrend line. That's the downtrend structure. I'm gonna start moving a little bit more into profit just to have money. Solid 199, so solid 200 in profit on US30. Nas is still there at 251 in profit. That is beautiful. 251 plus 200. That's 450. 450 times 3 is what? Fuck basic math. 450 times 3 is 1350. So where I stand right now is 1,350 for the day, guarantee in my pocket. Oh my god, I'm good. Is pulling up on a big ass downtrend line. That's the downtrend structure. I'm gonna start moving a little bit more into profit just to have money. Now all I gotta do is let this bitch run. You imagine where... Oh, what happened to my window capture? Did I knock something loose? Oh no, YouTube can't see anything. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Did I knock something loose? Shit. I got too excited there and now nothing is showing on YouTube. My bad, YouTube. Well, you guys get to hear me. So where my stop losses are in profit right now. For US30, it's at the level which could be a downtrend line. On Nas, it's at the gold zone. Oh, this is fucking perfect! Oh! Ah! US30 tapped out. Nas, I'm gonna let you run, Nas. I'm gonna let you run, Nas. Come on. Why can't my... Let me try to exit this. Let's see. Why can't anybody see my shit on YouTube? What's going on, Streamlabs? Somebody tell me where I got in. Yuzo, tell me where I got in. Anybody tell me where I got in. Where did I get in? Where did I get in? What was my entry candle? Daniel with the 805. Anybody else? Anybody else agree or disagree with Mr. Daniel? So we got Daniel says initial entry 805. Who agrees with Daniel about 805 for initial entry? Chris agrees. Good. So yep, you guys are all right. Initial entry 805. I personally just added contracts from the beginning because I believe in the gold zone bounce, right? Like that's foundational shit. If I know what we've been waiting hours, we've been waiting 2 hours so far for price to decide that it would be done going down, and then we get that support there off of S2, right? Like it is the only support off of that gold zone, right? Chopsticks to the bottom. It's a doji, and then it's a bullish engulfing. Like that's the most beautiful setup that you could ever have. Because what does doji mean? Doji means I don't know. We got I don't know on the gold zone, and then the next candle goes bullish engulfing, breaking the tiny little downtrend, and then price pushes up. So initial entry 805. I still add contracts because I believe fully in what's happening there. I accept the risk, but there's nothing wrong with adding at 815. 815, nothing wrong with adding. 820, nothing wrong with adding. Those are all fine, right? As I'm entered in at off the gold zone, I'm looking for confirmation to stay in the trade, right? What did I say? 810 scared me. I'm not gonna lie, right? 810 scared me. I have to be cautious of that one. But we let it play out, right? Because what am I thinking in my head? If this is where price is finally going to bounce up and price gets above perp, I should probably give it 5 minutes to let it figure out what it wants to do. Price pushes up, happily ever after. That's it. That is fucking it. I need to figure out why my Streamlabs is not showing trading view. Who didn't believe in what I was saying about looking for a buy? Who thought that me waiting for a buy is like doesn't make sense? And be honest, because it's not. This is not like I'm gonna bash you, but I just would like to know who thought that waiting for the buy didn't make sense. I'm sure you guys can all agree that it made sense, right? And even if you didn't agree, you can see that the data tells us why it would have been okay with waiting.
And that is everything, guys. Like, just fucking wait. Just be patient. Oh, I'm trying to fix my Streamlabs. Sorry. Every time we trade, like every day that you guys see this play out, it should be fueling you guys into believing in what we're doing here and believing in the strategy and believing in yourself. Okay, there we go. So US30 gave me that little push down, but now we're looking like we want to get that finish push up. I am still in this entry on NAS. It's basically the same entry. You know, everything's the same. Everything I just have treated the same. So let's see if we can get a clean break here and finish the push up to the gold zone. For me on NAS, I am just seeing if we can get this clean buy up here. So we are getting a little bit resistance, but resistance makes sense. We are overbought. US30's at the trend line fighting it. But look at that. So US30 done. Nas just tapped me out. Come on. Come the fuck on. I love this shit, guys. I fucking love this shit. Alright. I'm done. Oh, shit, I'm done. Oh. That's a perfect exit right there. It doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, it can get better, but I'll accept that. Oh, and look at that. It's pushing back up. Way to tap me out. Way to tap me out and then just run. You dirty bastard. Although that's not surprising.
Alright, y'all. Any questions for me? That was the most fucking beautiful thing ever. The most beautiful thing ever. It's always fucking beautiful. Like I say, every day that we do this and every day that it ends well, it's just... It's such a relief. Every day it's a relief knowing that it still works and it's still going. It's like a high you can't replace. That's probably why I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs because this is my high. It doesn't get any better than this. The high from this is the best high I could fucking get ever. I'm melting. I am melting. Okay, I'm done. Oh, we still got price pushing through S1 on Nas. I mean, it really is like, if I could show the world this, you know, and yes, it takes some time to implement well, but if I could show the world this could fucking change so many lives. And I'm not even being cheesy, I'm being for real. The data shows that lives could be changed by the millions. Oh. I should do a goal. I should do a goal that if I can get 1,000 people, I'll give away the strategy for free. Because I would love, I've always, like, the only reason why I did this is so, like, more people can learn how to do this. But the only shitty part was when I was doing it for free, nobody took me seriously. And it's like if I put a value on what I do, then all of a sudden everybody believes, you know? It's the value, cost value perspective. But if I do something like get 1,000 new people who want to actually learn how to trade, and I'll give the strategy away for free, I think that could work. And I don't think 1,000 people is a lot. Maybe I might do that. I don't know. People are stubborn. That's why. You know? Like, every time I think about wanting to teach more people, I'm like, I would love to, but then there's the stubbornness of people being not skeptical. It's okay to be skeptical, but the stubbornness of not educating themselves and trying themselves and then having an opinion about it, that's what sucks. Because the majority of people that say they want to do this and change their lives are not willing to do what everybody's doing right now in here. And that is to try, that is to test it, that is to fail at it, and that is to just try to get better at it. I don't know. I'll consider it. Maybe 500 people. No, see, now I'm devaluing myself, and I can't do that. Nope. So we got a hard reject right here. So yeah, actually I'm pretty happy that I'm out right now. Yeah. Alrighty guys, if there's no more questions, I'm gonna GTFO. I need to figure out if I'm gonna go take another nap or if I'm just gonna go straight to the gym. But yeah, I am ending the day. What am I at? 1,350. 1,350 for the day. And I'm trading at really responsible lot sizes. like I'm only on one lot size on Nas, and I think today I was only like at 3 or 4 lots on US30. You know, if I think about how many pips I caught, US30 I caught roughly 1650. On Nas I caught roughly 1300, so 6, 7, 8, 1850. I caught roughly 1850, so a little less than $1 a pip on everything. That's beautiful. That's responsible. That's responsible for a 50K funded account. Yesterday I smashed 2150, whatever, 2150. Today I'm at 1350. 2150 yesterday plus 1350 today. That's a 3500 week already. 35. Let's say 35 divided by 2. That's 1750 a day times 5. I'm on par for a 9K week. 9K times 4. I'm on par for a $36,000 month. That, you know, the way I talk about money now, it's pretty stupid. Because $36,000 was a year's salary for my first job out of college. Doesn't that just fucking make your head hurt? I was excited to go to school for 3.5 years to get my bachelor's, to go get a job that paid me $36,000 a year, and I make that bitch in a month now. Sometimes faster than that. Oh! This shit's all a fucking game. Don't fucking play into the game, guys. Oh. That's tripping me out. That is literally, that was my offer for my job. My first job out of college in the advertising world was $36,000 a year. And I was excited. I was just watching that other meme that I posted the other day, that story. That was the guy, I forgot his name. The handsome guy, older dude from, the fuck is that movie? I forgot the name of the movie. But it's the one with the chick that, she's a prostitute, and then he buys her for the week or something. The fuck's his name? What the fuck's the name of the movie? I know, Valerie, you're gonna know. Yes. Yes. I know, I knew you would know. That's like my time and my mom's time, and everybody else is like above me time. But yeah, him. There's a story that I just posted, and you know, this is a different show though. This was after that. What the fuck is gonna bother me? The name of the movie. My mom loved that movie. That's why. Oh, it's gonna fucking kill me. I have to find it. Pretty Woman! Pretty Woman walking down the street. That's the one. Okay, thank you. God, that was gonna hurt my fucking head. Okay, but yeah, there's another movie that he played in within the last like 5-10 years. But he's asking the guy, because he has to fire him, but he's not firing him because like he has to or needs to. I mean, he's getting paid to fire him. But long story short, he asks him, you know, how much did they pay you to stop following your dreams? Basically, all he's asking him is like, how much was that first job that? And he said like, I don't know, 36,000 or something like that. That was a pretty average number for an entry level position when I graduated college. $36,000. Like I already knew 36 to 40 was probably what I would be getting offered. But that shit hit hard because it's true. Like if I continued that job, which I thought was a pretty elite level job, I did get a better job and I got better pay and all that afterwards, like quickly into the 6 figures. But it's true. Like holding out and accepting a job that most people are offered because they think that there's nothing better that they can do or they think it's safe, that is truly killing your guys' happiness. You know, like majority of people's happiness. How much did they pay you to kill your dreams? $36,000 a year. Yeah. And yes, at the time I was like, this is cool, this is my foot in the door, whatever. Steady income, great. But I quickly realized, like, yeah, if it's not what makes you happy, just keep going. Like, don't be afraid. People feed off of that shit, you know? Like, people feed off of my energy. And I'm like, all I did was follow my intuition and what I wanted to do. I've done nothing out of the ordinary except follow what I wanted to do. It's just crazy that it all ends up to like 36K for this month, and then 36K is my first year's salary at the advertising agency. Wow. Yeah. My life's a fucking movie sometimes. But honestly, I created it. Like, I love this shit. I live for this. All of my friends always tease me, Ed, you always just do shit for the plot. I'm like, you damn right. My life is a movie, and I want it to have the best plot ever. I keep feeding my life so that it can be the most interesting and fun life ever. So, be proud. Because some of my friends are like, oh, Ed, you're so conceited. Oh, you're so overconfident. I'm like, really? I don't think so. I think I'm just fucking happy. And it intimidates people. You know? Like, it intimidates people. And it's crazy because that comes from my friends' mouths. It comes from the people that I hold the closest to me that will tell me, it seems like you're overconfident and you're trying to be conceited or whatever. Coming from the closest people. And the people that know me the least, they're like, your life is amazing, Ed. I'm like, it's so awesome that you think that. Because the people closest to me think I'm trying to prove something. And yes, I am. I'm trying to prove that I'm the fucking best in my life. I would expect everybody to do the same in their lives. Why wouldn't you want to live a life that you're overly happy and confident about? That's why I'll be telling them. I'm like, if you guys think that way, then it's probably why we drifted apart. And then they'll be like, oh, you're so mean. I'm like, no, it's for real. Like, we probably drifted apart because you guys are all stuck in the same fucking thing, you know? And I'll keep this short because I gotta go already. But it is the victim mentality of everybody. If there is enough people suffering the same thing that you're suffering, it makes the suffering seem okay. And I hope you guys all know that it is not okay. Just because everybody's suffering doesn't mean you're supposed to be suffering. It doesn't make it okay for you to be suffering. It doesn't make it okay for everybody to just not want to improve because everybody around them is not improving. Like, no, that's kind of the whole point on why, to my friends and family, that's why it looks like I'm acting like I'm better than them. It's not that I'm acting better than them, it's that my fucking life is better than them. And if I was to care about the opinion of the people who are under me, I would be just as broke and just as unhappy as them. And it's not like I'm talking shit. That's the life I come from. I come from a broke ass, ghetto ass fucking family in Hawaii. So it's not like I'm saying like shit, I got handed things on a silver platter. And my friends and family know that. So it's weird that their mindset is that way. You know, like, my friends can look at me and look me in the eye. The people that I grew up with and did stupid shit with can tell me that it looks like I'm trying too hard or that I'm being overconfident. Like, that shit's... But you know what? I have to accept the fact that the majority of people in the world are like that. So, what do? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And I just continue pushing forward in my life. And there are the very few that, you know, over time, they do come to me and they do say, I get it, Ed. I get what you've done. I get what you're doing. I can see why you've done what you did. And I'm like, that's all. Like, once again, like, I'm not going to force the things that I do and the way that I think down people's throats. But the data speaks for itself, right? That's why I love trading. Because You can, just like with life, you can improve on your trading based off of the data. If you've been failing, then that's a beautiful thing because you can only get better. If you've been winning, great. Look at the data. How can you continue to win? Same thing in life. You know, if shit's not going the way you want it to go, well, what does the data say? You know, then do something different. That's the only thing. The quickest thing I ever learned from trading was to do something different. 4 years, last thing, I'll be out of here in like by 9 o'clock. The 4 years that I failed learning how to do this, you guys gotta remember, I went through every emotion ever fucking possible that's existed. I had to go through every asset. Gold, platinum, palladium, silver. I had to go through every forex pair. All the USD pairs, all the JPY pairs, all the Great Britain pound pairs. I had to go through every single indice. I had to go through every single stock. I had to go through every indicator known to man. I had to go through every strategy known to man. There's not one strategy that you guys can tell me about that I haven't already used or tried. There is not one indicator that you can talk to me about that I've not already done or tried to implement. But that's the thing, is I had to go through all of them so fast. And can you imagine if I was the type that accepted failure? There's no way I would have done this, gotten this far. There's over hundreds of assets that I've gone through, and I've simmered it down to 1 and 2-ish. I've always looked at NOS, but you know, I've only been looking at NOS because NOS has been moving pretty similar to US30 lately. But I've simmered it down from hundreds of assets and hundreds of strategies and hundreds of indicators, and I've put together just this right here in front of me. And there's people that spend a lot of time trying to do that. And I'm not saying like don't sit there and recreate the wheel, but really, like, why would anybody want to recreate the wheel, right? That's kind of why you guys are all here, because it doesn't make sense to recreate the wheel when, well, I already have a perfectly good wheel, and all you guys got to do is figure out how to use it. That's it. Man, I'm like fucking Moses opening the water for you guys. Hurry the fuck up and walk through the water, bitches! I'm gonna close this bitch. I'd be visualizing. If you guys could spend like even 1 minute in my head, you guys would be like, whoa. Ed is out of there. But alright, guys. I mean, same shit, different day. You know, it really is. So, continue moving forward. Today since 6:30, prices only stayed underneath perp. So, there was no reason for me to take any sells because we were beyond 6,000, 7,000 pips. I was only looking for a buy. Price never ever tested perp at any point. Well, it did test, right? It tested 720, 725, 730. But that gave us all wicks to the perp. So I'm not buying there. So we let price do whatever it wants to do. Price finally gets down to the gold zone. Gives us a doji at 8 o'clock. A bullish engulfing at 8:05. And then we shot up to the downtrend line. Right? I of course I was thinking that price would go up to the gold zone, but between the gold zone there's this downtrend line, and that's where price rejected right now, and now is back on perp. So now two things are possible here. Price will support perp, go up. Price will break perp, continue the downtrend structure. Right? That's it. If we're looking at cross lines was oversold as I took the buy off of the gold zone. That's perfect. Oversold means I'm looking for a buy up. Looking for a buy up off the gold zone while oversold makes total sense. Price goes overbought as we get to the downtrend line. What does that mean? It means that the uptrend might be done. It means like this might be the beginning of the downtrend. This could be an area where price is possibly going to drop. We're overbought. We're at a downtrend line. We're under the 500. We're at a level. That makes sense. So remember, it's all of this is always a double-edged sword. This buy up, when the buy up was done, that is possibly the beginning of the sell. Like, that's why this is all just about being patient, right? This entire time that price dropped at 645, I'm looking for the reason to buy up. And that's it. The end of this downtrend from 645 down to the gold zone, all I did was wait for that to finish. Because when price is done going down, price is likely to go up. And that's where it took it. As we're in this going up, when price is done going up, the likelihood of price starting to come down is right there. So I hope you guys are understanding that, right? Like, it's just, price can only do two things. And I laugh at it because that's how funny and simple I think this is. It's just up or down. Up or down. Right? If you utilize that same principle with yesterday, look at this opportunity. The opportunity was here down. That's where I took my sell-off. Price comes down here, oversold on the gold zone. Shoots straight up to the gold zone again, goes overbought. Rejects, comes down. Finally breaks through, only one candle. One candle pushes us through this gold zone. And then where do we go? To the next gold zone. It stays oversold the entire time, which means we're in a downtrend. Now that we're oversold, finally price decides that it wants to bounce up. Makes sense. All because we're just letting the chart tell us what it wants to do. And that is it. Alrighty, guys. Another successful day. Once again, I'm on par for a 9K week. On par for a 36K month. Oof. I could use that. I would not mind. I would not mind a measly 9 jizzles a week. I'm cool with that. I can live a very comfortable life like that. Alrighty, guys. That's a good month. That's what I'm saying. I'm super alright with 36 a month. I don't know any other job. I don't know any other like 40-hour job. Like, only people I know making like 36 grand a month, you're an engineer maybe. You're an engineer, you're a back-end developer, you're a software developer. I don't know, maybe you're in real estate, maybe you're having a good month type of thing, but man, I know in real estate, I got finance manager. That's true. That is true. That was one of the reasons when I was selling cars and they'd offer me a finance position. I was always like, you know what? I know the money's good, but man, I mean, you know. I'm like, finance means I'm like the Marines. First, exactly. That's what I was just about to say. I'm glad you understand the car world with me. You're the Marines, man. You're first and last out. And I was always like, nah, like, I run away too much. I run away from the dealership way too much. I can't, no. And even more, I was like, I don't want the responsibility. No, thank you. So, I made good money doing marketing and sales and shit too, so, yeah, you need to. Most dealerships have anywhere from 1 to 3 finance managers, and it's like, yeah, you're belling most days that you work. You're belling fucking almost every day probably. I don't know. My homegirl up in Seattle, she works for I forgot the name. Big used car dealership up over there though, and yeah, she bells every day that she works. There's only 2 finance managers, and they have like a team of like 20 salesmen. And she bells every day that she works. So it's good money. I would say, yeah, that's what I would agree. And that's why early on, even when I was a kid, when I was like, I first started selling cars when I was 17 in Hawaii. And you know, this I don't even want to bring it up. I know you know, and I don't want to bring it up because you just had a baby too, and that's like that was my biggest thing, is like when I was at Audi and Porsche still, and my big bosses, my GSMs, my GM, and just any of the desk managers, when they would have their kids come visit, not to make you feel some type of way, Daniel, but I'm just telling you what got me from hesitating to go there, was when I would see my GSMs and my desk managers have their kids visit them on the weekends, I fucking felt some type of way. And you know, I'm not even ready to have kids. And even when I was selling cars and doing the marketing stuff, I wasn't ready to have kids. But I still was like, fuck. That's just, yeah. So, yeah. That one always hit home for me. So, and I know that's crossed your mind too, which is why I know you're not going to feel some type of way about me saying it, because I know you're in it and you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, so, but I mean, you do have time, you know, baby's still small, so it's not too bad just yet, but once they start walking around, I'm like, yeah, I would want to be, you know, but hey, life is life. Life is life. I'll respect everybody's decision on whatever they do. So, yep. We shall. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday, bright and early. Let's fucking do it. Good shit, everybody. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.